Let me see. Okay, so for the first one,
so you will be the driver and I will be the observer. You're writing the code, okay? And then we'll switch. And I think it's people who are reviewing, who are assessing the videos, they take it a little bit, you know, strict, which is which I believe is not correct. I think we should do the way most convenient for the pair. But just in case, we need to swap the roles every so and then, just to make sure that everything is recorded. Okay.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll work on the first one. So it says I will be taking in an array, and I am supposed to return the sum. Okay, that's pretty easy. I think that will do it.
Okay. Let me run the RSpec and we'll see if it's okay, right?
Okay.
Hold on. Oops. Very strange. Copy and paste.
Sometimes you can't copy paste into terminals. There might be.
Okay, to enable the native keyboard, either use Ctrl+C on Windows or for Chrome, install the Cloud9 app. Okay, so I think it doesn't work, but let me then type it.
Okay.
RSpec. Okay. No, I think I'm not in the.
I don't see anything you're typing.
Yeah, because I have opened a new terminal, and I think these are not shared. Let me do it here. Hold on. Do you see if I'm typing something?
Okay.
Do you see it in the?
No, I don't. Maybe here's what you can do. Just type in the command, and then I'll just enter the Ruby intro file, and I'll just copy it, and I can do it.
No, RSpec is okay. It's just run. I don't know if you see the result, but it's all passed. It's fine.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see. It's on the other terminal.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one worked, right?
Okay, very nice.
But wait, why did all of them pass? Because there's two more methods we haven't even written yet.
Excuse me?
I don't understand why everything passed, because we have not written the other two methods yet.
No, I just run RSpec for this sum array only. You see, only sum.
Okay.
But let me, if you want, I can run all the whole file, and you will see some tests failing. You see?
Okay, I got it. Okay, that's fine. Do you want to do the next method?
Okay, let me switch with the next method. Okay.
Okay.
So I will just copy and paste it over here so that we both see in one place. I know you can open the file for yourself in a separate tab.
Yeah, I actually have two computer screens, so I can see it fine.
Okay, so so this is like this, okay?
Yeah.
So we need to define a method which takes an array of integers as an argument and returns the sum of its two largest elements. For an empty array, it should return 0. For an array with just one element, it should return that element. Okay. So if I start with just simple one, I'll do like this. Return 0 if array empty.
Okay.
And I need to save the file. Okay. Do you want to run the test to check if anything is passed? Or I know it's kind of very simple, but the idea is to make it a habit, like doing the test and checking if it's gone, and then trying to fix failed tests and things like that.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll run it. This is 23. Okay. So yeah, we got
Okay.
one pass for empty. Okay, so that's good.
Okay. So we return 0 if array empty, right?
Hmm.
We return element itself if array length equal 1. Is it correct? Let me see.
Well, there's one small thing. If you're returning the array, I think they're looking for like a return a number. So you're not looking.
Exactly, you are right. I need to return element itself.
Yeah.
So this one should be correct, right?
Okay, let me try again. Oops, copy it wrong. Okay, so return value if there's one element passed. Okay, so now we need return the correct sum.
Okay, so we need to return the correct sum, and we need to return the largest ones, right?
Yes.
So I propose to do what I did is that I sort the array, and then um, if I sort the array, and then I can return the sum of last two elements, right?
Yes.
Array sorted, sort, and then array sorted -1 plus array sorted -2.
That should work. We'll try it. Yep, everything passed.
Okay, very nice. Although honestly, I don't like the way I did this. Maybe there is some Ruby way of doing this, nice and concise way of doing, but it
Uh,
works.
Let me think. There might be a way, but I don't know for something this simple, it might not be worth it. So what you can do is sort it, sort the array, then reverse it. So you have the largest two element in the front, like the first two elements, and then you
Okay.
cut the array into two. So you only have two elements. So if the array has less than two, it should still work. And then you just get the sum of all the element in the array, like I did before. We can actually call the method we defined above and use that, but it's not worth it for this something this simple.
Okay, I see. I understand. Well, okay, let's move on then. So we switch the roles, right? Now you do the sum to n.
I can do this. Okay, let's see. You can. Do you want me to copy this on the
No, 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 no. That's okay. That's fine. I can read it in the second file. Yeah.
Okay, so define that takes an array integers and additional integer as an argument. Return true if any the two elements in the array of integers sums to n. Okay, so they're saying, huh, this one's a little tricky. So I have an array, return true. Okay. Hmm. I can think of a like burdensome way to do this. Uh, I don't want to have to sum everything up. That's too much work.
I think um, there is an array documentation contains some useful methods that can do some permutation. It's kind of create different combinations by two elements.
Oh, I well, I mean, yeah, that does that, but that's just making like if you have like AB and then you do that and you return BA as well. That's all that does. I think
Yeah, but
I
as long as you take any first sum equaling this n, that's okay for us. You will return it immediately.
yeah, I mean, because all you're looking is the true false, you're not looking for any results. But I think what we can do is for every element, so let's say we start with the first element, right? I do n minus the first element, that'll give me a result. And then I look and see if that result is part of the array.
Once again, I didn't follow you.
Okay, so we're gonna run a loop on the array, right? So we're gonna loop through each element.
Okay.
For every element, let's say we're on the first element, I do n, I find the difference between n and that first element, and then
I see what you mean. And you start summing up, and then the next element, and then the next element until you reach.
that's what I thought at first, but that's too much looping. What I'm saying is, so I find a difference in the array, right? And then I want to see if that number is included in the array. Do you see what I'm saying now?
Um, so
Okay,
you are you are adding.
no, I'm not adding anything. Um, so we're looking for two numbers in the array that can add up to n, right? That's what we're looking for.
Exactly.
So what
Yeah.
I do is I take every element, let's say the first one, I subtract it from n. So I get the difference between n and that element. And then so
And
let's,
then search if you can find that difference in the rest of the array, right?
if that's true, return, then we have a true, otherwise it's false.
I think it's very nice. Sounds really nice.
Okay, let's see. Then x, that's not the right. Uh, so what I do is,
So you're getting the value and the index of the element, right?
yes, because I want to index because I want to delete that the one I'm looking at. I'm gonna have like a test array so I can delete that element at that index so that we in case let's say n is like 24 and then the number I'm subtracting from is 12, then it might find itself because I'm trying to avoid that.
Okay, I see. Yeah, you're right.
So this equals n minus x. So we got the difference, and then test array equals array dot delete at 0 or index, and then return true if let's see.
Diff equals 0, right?
No, not if test array include the difference.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Sure.
And else here should be this false. I think that will work. Let's test it. I don't know.
Okay, let me run the test. I really like the way you solved this because I used some a primitive way of doing that.
Oh wait, I need to save it. Otherwise it won't work. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Uh, Max. Oh no, I think you're still doing the one from the previous one.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
42.
I need to do the one starting from 42. Yep.
Ah, okay.
Okay, but it says if it's not, if it says if it is even not defined. Oh no, no. It says should be defined. This is really strange.
Okay. So they are sending me an array, right? Okay, they are sending an array. Okay, so they send the array, test array equals Okay, let me try it like this.
And other way you sent.
Test array dot delete. Here. Oh, it's saying that the test array is not an array. So that's what the error is. Let me try that again. Ah, there you go. Okay, it works now.
So it worked.
Yeah, because the way I had it before, you need to make sure a test array is an array. That's why it was undefined.
So basically it just fired an exception, right? That's why it also didn't reach the end and it didn't count it as a defined function. Is that what happened?
I think that's true. Yeah, because the way I did it before, I guess test array didn't get defined, or wasn't defined as an array. It's just like a number or something. So that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, just an object. Yeah,
Yeah,
I see.
all I did was set it to an array, and then I deleted. I modified that test array. I don't want to modify the original. Okay.
Okay, yeah, yeah, sure. I understand. Yeah, sure. Okay, so you did it.
Let's just run the whole test file. Make sure everything works. Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Part two.
Okay. We're switching to part two, right?
Yep. I guess.
Okay, now I'm taking, now my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. This one should be, as far as I remember, very easy one. Define a method hello name that takes a string representing a name and returns the string hello. Concatenate with the name, run association test. Yeah, this one should be really
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see. So let's run two, line three. Okay.
yeah, but this was the easy one.
Actually, normally I prefer to do it this way. I'll show you. I think it looks better in terms of just how readable it is, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks more
Uh,
readable. That especially when you have like big chunks of it. That's all.
I see.
Both work.
Okay, I understand. But we could also use, could we also use, sorry, can I just, this one would also work, right? Will this one is also,
I believe yeah, that should work. We can
okay.
try. Let's try. I believe that pretty much will work. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I see.
All these
Okay.
works. It's just to me, the one I use, it's more readable. That's all. It's more, it looks more like I
Okay.
use the double the one you just wrote mostly for arrays. Like if I want to add something to an array, that's what I use.
Okay. But let's, since it's your environment, I think you can leave the one you liked. I mean,
Okay.
well,
It's for something, like I said, for something this simple, you don't have to worry too much about it.
okay, I see. I see.
Okay, next one. Star take a string if it stars with a. Okay. Make sure it works with both upper and lower case. Okay, so the string. Oh,
You're referencing the zero as zero. Is it because you're accessing only the first character, or?
yeah, because they're just testing. Because just want you to test the first character. Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
an error. Did I use
but
this?
But why are you limiting to the first character only? Maybe you can just put the whole S to done case.
No, I'm saying they only want you to test the first character. But that's the problem. They want you to see if the first letter is a consonant.
Ah, yeah. Sure, I understand it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
That should work. Let's see.
Okay.
Line 16. Nope.
But let's see which one fails. Ah, the empty string and non-letters.
Okay. Empty string should still work. Not empty. Non-letter should work because it's not A, E, I, O, U. Huh.
Mm.
Interesting. Well, what should it return for empty string? I guess false otherwise. Okay. True case. Why doesn't it?
How do you debug in this case? Do you just print or actually you can run in IRB, right? Just to see if it's.
Well, I guess I could use a console. Oh, Unions are Rails. Yeah, I don't know what to do for this one.
You mean how to run console?
No, just something you can test the code and just see what the results are.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so you added something.
no, I didn't. I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't work. Because it should, because if the first, I understand, maybe it doesn't work if it's not. Hold on, let me see what this thing actually does. Oh, wait. Oh, I get it. So all I'm saying,
Maybe the down case.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. So what was that?
I figured out why it doesn't work for numbers because a number is not a vowel technically. So I guess we gotta do this the hard way. Let's see, D to D, F to F, A B C D E F G H H I J K L M N O N O P Q O to T T S I C W S.
Okay, so you do the brute force one, right?
Well, the other one, it's because it's other stuff. Like I don't know. I think this one
You
probably.
need to use classifiers, right? As I understand, to in regular expression to check for the non non-alphanumeric or non Latin letters or something.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure they're all um as constant. There's actually a great website. I don't know if you know this. For you to test your regular expressions. See,
Okay, which one do you use?
right here. Can you not see it? Preview it.
I
So like right now, if I say B or C, see it says it's match. If I do a
okay,
vowel, that's a
I see. Yeah, very nice one. Yeah.
view. And then let's see, one. I guess this should work. Let's explain.
Okay.
What line do we need? Probably. Oh,
Yeah, and then just the empty one left.
return false. Return static. That should work. Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Well done.
Yeah, that one was more painful than I thought it would be. But whatever. Okay, all yours.
Now, okay, thank you. So let me see. Define a method that takes a string and returns true if the string represents a binary number that is a multiple of 4. Be sure returns false if the string is not a valid binary number. Run associated tests. Okay. So let's start with just simple one. Okay.
What is S? S, oh, like they're saying,
Excuse me.
I don't,
I,
I'm not getting this one.
which one do you?
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
Takes a string and returns if it's a. So we basically need to find if it divides by 4 without. Okay.
Okay.
And but it format like zeros and ones only. But with one, if I do s to, I think it was to integer, right? S to integer and equals 0.
Wait, wait.
Could you please run a test and see if it's
Yeah. Let's see what line. 40.
okay? So it's classified as valid, but then it should reject invalid binary numbers. So we basically need to see if S only contains zeros and ones. Again, a regular expression. Let me see if I do this. S. Not. Which one is not symbol in
The shift number 6, the upper
shift
caret,
six?
the caret.
Inside, yeah, okay. Inside the brackets, it means not, right?
Yep.
Is
Wait. Do you want to do that? Because a binary only has 0 and 1. So you just check for if there's anything that's not 0 or 1.
okay. Oh yeah, sure. So then I will do just this and this, right?
Yeah, that should work.
Okay. Oops, reject invalid binary number.
It's still not rejecting. Oh, you need to say return false if that's the case.
Okay, I see. I see. Okay, then I return false if this one, right?
Yes, that should do it. Ah, okay.
Oops, no. The empty one as well.
It's still not rejecting invalid.
Isn't true if the string is a binary is a modifier.
Do they have anything that's empty? Reject invalid. Oh, there is an empty one. Hold on. Let me try this.
So yeah, then I should
So now,
right. Then I will just put
see, it's not
like
rejecting
this.
this one. So it's not the empty. It's there's something else going on. Let's see. Return false is S or S. I should take care of the empty one.
Can you?
I wonder if there's anything to do with the order, because I think this one is strange in a way. If you had to order it in a certain way.
You mean we don't need the S empty one, right?
No, just leave it. Let me see. Ah, there you go. Okay. This symbol right here, you had to place in an order. I guess it's saying if this 0, 1 is included in part of that. If you do it the other way, it's not gonna be correct.
Why? Because I thought you can use it on the left side as well. I mean the string.
Let me check. I think this one is just strange in that way. Okay, let's see. See how they have it? It's just basically like this. I don't know exactly why, but I think that's just how it works.
So it's not working the other way, right?
Actually, it should. Hold on. When one up irregular, the other one saying you can match this. I mean, it works. If you look at these two lines, they produce the same result. So, it should be the same. I don't know why it wasn't working.
Maybe because of S empty. I didn't add the S empty one. But anyway, we can go on, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now part 3, your turn.
Hold on. Let me just run the whole thing just to double check. Okay.
Very
Part
nice.
3. Oh, OBP. Define a class in book in stock which represent a book with ISBN number. Okay. And the price of the book is a floating point as attributes run test. Construct picture as between 0 first Okay. So they want me to do attributes. So let's do initialize begin price. I think that's the easy way to do this. Okay, so that will set all the initial attributes.
Shall I run the
Yeah, you can, but I don't know if they produce anything. Yeah, go ahead. Just run the full script. Yep. See, nothing passed.
yeah, nothing passed, yeah. But at least we know what they test, right?
Yeah. Okay, so they're giving me, so, okay, so ISBN should be, wait, should set I,
I think they want us to set the constructors, right?
it should work. I mean, we can do the attribute assessor, but do they want us to write it? Hold on.
I think what they want from us is um, to set these setters and getters via getUtter.
Yeah, possibly. Okay, so let's do,
No, the one you just write, I think you should keep it anyway.
oh, if you're gonna do the assessor, you don't need this one.
Yeah, you should leave it because otherwise they're not gonna test it.
Right.
But then you should put the setters and getters via attribute. Or you can do this way, yeah. You do it explicitly, right now, but you can do with this getAtter and get accessors.
Yeah, both work. Okay, let's run it again. It should solve maybe a couple. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Some are already green, yeah.
Okay, so they're saying I should be able to change it. Okay, so if that's the case, maybe we should do the attribute assessor.
I think you misspelled accessor.
Oh, right. Third catch. And price. I think if that's the case, I don't need these anymore.
Yeah, yeah, and that's enough. Yeah.
Oh, great. So everything works now? That's it?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It works now.
Let me try one thing. If I do it like that, but only this, see if this works. Okay,
Yes, you cannot set because you cannot even initialize the object without this.
okay, but they still have one thing. They want to do price a string, which they're not even testing.
Okay, include a method, price a string. Oh no, then we need the constructor should accept the ISBN number as a string and then raise argument error.
But how come they're not testing anything?
Yeah, right now in constructor you don't test anything, right? It just ISBN and price. But then we need to test for and raise errors.
Okay, so they're saying, so we're good on this part. Okay, they're saying should reject invalid ISBN numbers. How would I do that? So ISBN should be 10 letters. Okay. I guess we'll put it in here. Raise argument error if let's see, price less than equal to 0.
Yes, yes, I think it's.
But how do we even test it? It's not running anything.
Well, I think the test will catch the will catch the exception.
Yes, do we try it?
Yeah, let me try it. Yeah, okay. Oops. Spec. Okay. I will just run the constructor one. The constructor. I'm running it on different terminal because somehow I cannot run it on the one that you can see. Okay, so two of them passed, but the one where it says should reject invalid ISBN number, it didn't pass.
Okay, so it worked for the 0 price and negative price, right?
It worked, yeah. This one is worked, but I think you just add or and check if ISBN empty, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if there's any in the beginning. Okay. If
Okay, let's test it. Yep, constructor part also passed. All three examples.
okay, how do you do the constructor part? Can you copy the code? I don't.
If you look into the README file, actually at the end of each one, it says it gives the exact command you can use, and there is a parameter -e, rspec -e, and you give the name. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But there are other ways as well, like you use with colon and the number of the
Uh,
and line number, things like that.
I know why it doesn't, because you use the setters and getters.
Yep.
All right. So constructors, everything constructor is good. So now I just gotta do price as string. Kaiser. Circle maybe. It's a really easy way to do this. Let's see. Hold on. Let me do a little research. There's a way where you can just tell it exactly what format you want to use. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, there should be a method to make it float, right?
Yeah. So let's see. Percent 00.
You want exactly 2 decimals, as I understand, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what to do with the.
I can check the Ruby documentation, or
That's what I'm checking. I want because you don't know exactly how many decimals is in the front.
they don't specify exactly, I think, right? Because in the README they say just. I think the tricky part is that we need first to make it float, right? If oh no, it will be a float. Yeah, I see.
Here's what I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, they want exactly 2 decimals.
yeah, I'm saying this is a line I'm looking for that pretty much does it for us. I'm just trying to think how to. Oh, wait. 0505 feet.
But how do you, is it the string method that does this?
Pretty much. We're just
Okay.
returning a string. I'm just trying to think how to do this. So percent B to dot percent 00 and percent ice.
You really need the floor one, actually.
Well,
I
I,
think
I
it
don't
should be
exactly know
exactly.
how to do this part, to be honest.
Me either, but let me check if, okay. So these are formatters, right, as I understand?
I'm sorry, for what?
The symbols you use, they are formatters, characters that format the string, right?
Yeah, so you tell what the format and then you give it the um what's it called? Oh, wait a second. Percent D, there's list specifiers. Percent. Okay, so it's percent S, percent D, percent 3D means minimum of 3 spaces. Okay, so we have this percent decimal integer exponential floating. So if we do percent F, then how do I tell it there's only 2 integer
Okay, I see.
oh,
Something like
point?
this one.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Point 2. We just do point 2 F
Yes,
and then
exactly, yeah.
put in the price.
But I think you need to put the symbol as well, right? Or you don't need that one?
The symbol?
Yeah, the person symbol. Do you need it or no?
No, you need a percent symbol that tells it that's what we're doing. That's like the
Okay,
format.
I see. Okay.
All right, try that one.
Okay, I'm running the one with, okay, hold on. R spec minus E. price as string spec part free. Yep, spec RB. Okay, no, we have errors. Only should be defined passed. The other two didn't pass.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I got this to work. Okay. Should display. Okay.
I've noticed that they put one extra percent character before the. Yeah. Okay, I see. I see. Mhm. Do you see the one I put into the? I put it in the chat.
Uh, yeah. Current amount point. Oh, that's what you're saying that. Yeah, but it's telling me it's saying that it's not getting anything. It's getting nil.
Maybe then we need to put something like count. Maybe the formatter works only as an argument to some method, like p or puts or something.
It should be return. Let's try return. Oh, it's still getting nil.
Very strange. Okay, what if you try this one? What if you try this one? The one like you did within the string, but within the string.
I don't know if that will work because that's more like string concatenation. Hold on, let me try it like this. Let me just hard code it. 3395. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay.
Expecting unexpected.
Yeah, because here you need to specify to the string. Since string is an object and we are basically sending something to it, right?
Yeah.
It should be some method that takes this as a parameter. But yeah, this one maybe, but I'm not sure if it works. Can you try it?
Yes, I will try. This should work. I think I just need the ampersand. Ah, it's still returning nil.
Yeah, then maybe there is no such symbol.
Okay.
I mean, no
You
such
see how
method. Can you check if there is such method in the string?
it worked? You see how I just tested it again? The first one worked. I hard coded it.
Now this one worked, you say?
Yeah. So let's try 1.1. It only worked because I hard coded it in.
Okay. But if you put amount in brackets, will it work? The price, but put the brackets around.
Oh, there it goes.
So it worked.
Yeah, I was just missing that percent sign.
Yeah, I see. I see. Ooh, yeah, we did it. So very nice. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Okay, so
Okay, so you can stop broadcasting now.
okay.